it's to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we're about to begin the battle segment of Blood Runs Red. We have a tutorial to watch, except for the fact that it's an arrive tutorial, and I think, to be honest, we can just do that by going up here and getting to the blue square, of course. So, let's deal with how we're going to do this. Of course, there's someone with a name that we possibly may want to try and recruit. He's got a killing edge, so I definitely don't want to engage him in battle, that's for sure. We've got dragons over here, we've got troops behind us, which is never good. We don't generally like that around. And we've got lots of troops around here and 2 houses to go to and try to protect. That's probably going to be the hard part here, so let's try and sort that out best we can, eh? Let's get moving. Now, who do we want to move where to do what? That's the real question. We need to get up to that house and sort things out within no time at all. Otherwise, I'm sure, bad things. And we need to get to the other house as well and stop troops walking all over it, that's for sure. So, we'll send Oscar, I guess, upwards with a javelin, who's not able to take that guy out. But to be honest, next turn he probably will be. So, javelin it is. One of our tankier troopers, of course, is always good to send forward first of all. Now, apart from that, we've got ourselves tons of troops down here that we kind of want to send people towards to deal with, but apart from that, we've got Boyd as our main aggressor. Now, he's an axeman versus a swordman. That generally doesn't work too well for him. But in the meantime, he will absolutely destroy all his opposition. My goodness, right. If we want to get experience onto someone else, it's going to be a harder task. Right, Lethe, how can you do? We'll leave you back for now. I guess for the time being, we'll just press off you and then look for the overall range here. Apart from that, Ranulf's told us not to engage with a vigilante, so it might be good to put their movement thing up to and probably focus on maybe destroying the people down here and hope these guys don't destroy that house. Yes, these are questions that need answers. Can I do that? Well, let's get started on destroying these, eh? We got Soren over here who can probably take one of these out quite nicely. There's a 26 HP soldier there. Soren could take him out. There's a 28 HP soldier there. And how much do you have, sir? Another 28 HP. So, to be honest, we could get Rolf on one. We could combine Rolf or Marcia or Lethe to take one of them out. We've got Marcia there that we can get quite far as well. And we've got these dragons at the side that seem to be outside of the map. So, we need to knock down some HP on these guys to be able to finish them off proper. So, let's get in there with stuff like this Iron Blade here. This way we can team up our higher level people with lower level people and try to get some experience moving over, of course. So for example, we could send in Rolf now, or to be honest, considering Marcia can move one of the farthest, let's move her into position. Slim Lance this guy down quite easily. If it all fails, of course, we've always got Lethe. Leaf. She can easily just deal with them. It's not a problem. So Marcia's gaining some more experience there to try and level up a bit more. Moves away a bit. No, maybe just stays there for the time being. Right, we got Mia, who could probably get in and do a little bit of damage. Though, of course, there's a weapon triangle loss. A little bit of damage really is the key part there. We got Mist we need to keep safe. We got Kieran here that can move forward. Right, so let's use you, sir. And knock down one of these guys' HP values a fair bit. Except for the fact that you're going to knock all their HP down, because you don't want to give experience to anyone else, do you, Soren? No! How dare anyone else get experience but you, eh? You hog, you! Right, apart from that, so now how do we deal with getting that last guy down? Okay, so we could go in with Kieran here and get some big smashing. That works perfectly. Kieran, go and do an attack! Now, who do we want to get the KO? Rolf or Lethe? Well, Rolf's a lower level at the moment still. A nice dodge by Kieran there with the weapon triangle victory. 9 experience is something, so let's get you moving more to the front line, of course. Yes, Rolf, do you want to take this guy out for us as we continue to try and move forward a bit more? And we'll go for a double shot of the iron bow, though it seems we're also criticaling at this point in time, so that's brilliant. And Rolf will level up as well. Will he gain some good stats, though? The answer to that was really kind of... not really. No, not really. Right, apart from that, we can move Boyd forward, or to be honest, we can move Lethe forward 1 spot, switch for an Iron Lance here, and look at the Swordman to come into range and fight. We can move Boyd up further here, or we could keep him low down, ready to get moving in. I was expecting this square to be an attack square, so let's let Lethe be the one that gets attacked. We can move Mia out here, or we can move Lethe forward in order to try and sort out... Well, we've got this guy over here. Is he a vigilante? He's a bowman, is he? Right, we'll move left to here and try to get round the back, start getting rid of some troops over there so we can move forward with Ike on the next turn and try to take down this... Well, take him down? That's the wrong answer. You know what I mean. Alright, this soldier, who's he likely to go for? Let's move Mia over to here. We've got Volt still to move. We've got Ike needing no healing at all. In fact, the only person who needs a little bit of healing here is Rolf. And of course, Oscar's perfectly fine as well. So let's get Mist healing you for the whole 1 HP that has been lost thus far. And then get moving towards all these houses as our Laguz compatriot moves forward that way. Completely on her own because she can pretty much destroy everyone by the look of it. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. And they'll soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there. Cunning beasts. You're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. Haha! I like that guy. Came to our little town just for the chance to hunt subhumans. Or did he? Considering any conversation dialogue you get like that is generally a nice hint on what we should be doing. Do we want Lethe to talk to him? But still, we're going to continue to move Ike up. Too bad Lethe didn't manage to take that guy down on her own. She couldn't double it. But did some good damage all the same. Right, Oscar's going to be meeting a lot of troopers here with that javelin on. But seems to be dodging quite fairly well. Oh, you had to go step by the door, didn't you? Alright, ton of horse troopers coming in for Oscar, but Oscar's just like, there. To be honest, that seems like a job for Boyd, doesn't it? We've got an archer moving in, so we can't move Marcia anywhere near. Well, you managed to hit me, did you? Well, I'll finish you off. Oscar gets his KO. Oscar levels up as well, of course. Alright, level 14. Defense gained. You keep getting more armor, sir, that's for sure. And some res as well, so that was a mainly defensive power-up. Skill, of course, gives him more chance to hit and whatnot. Alright, we got swords moving up, a lance moving up. They're not burning the building, which is always good. I say, if anyone's most likely to do it, it's probably the thief, and that's probably why he's on the map. Alright, so he just has knife and steel and all that. I wonder how my biorhythms were. I was betting Oscar was pretty high on his biorhythm, which of course amplifies the ability, which is why he was dodging everything. Right, we can get lots of troops in here to deal damage. We can get Lethe to take out that guy, no problem. Should we get Soren moving up that way with Ike, maybe? Marcia needs to get into the action as well. Can Marcia take out the first swordsman here? She can indeed with an Iron Lance. Slim Lance would do as well, so let's do that. You're a lower level than Lethe after all, so I think you deserve this. Alright then, one down. Alright, we can move people in like Rolf to try and do some damage to people over here. Rolf's bow times 2 would not do enough. Soren we could probably get moving up as well. What's your attack range again, sir? That's what I was worrying about. Let's move Soren to here for the time being. And Ike to here to move him up towards this Z-Hawk guy. In the meantime, Lethe, you probably should take him down, though you're not going to get much experience. I think that's probably the best thing. Let's move you to here and smack this guy down in no time at all. That with a growl, we're just going to straight critical. Farewell to our opposition, and Lethe is nearly leveling up at this point. It's too bad I can't just only get her attack experience, though Oscar looks a bit in danger at this point in time, to be honest. Right. Should we focus on destroying these troopers, or not? That's my real question at this moment. Right, we can Iron Lance times 2 that guy, but not do it. We could do 12 damage to that one there, 11 damage with that. How to team up here? So we can double that guy, we can only single that guy, which is a shame. So it's about combining people while also getting strong units into this front charge, which I think Boyd and Kieran are the ones going upwards here, and everyone else is going downwards. If I had to say anything about how this is going on. So we got Iron Axe is not going to do so much, Short Axe, Hand Axe. We could just send in Boyd first of all to do Boyd damage, if you know what I mean. Well, it seems Boyd isn't doubling these guys either. Alright, Iron Lance does that much, Steel Lance does that much, Short Spear does 7. Doubles on this guy, so what about these guys all around me? To be honest, they could very much take out one person, which is something I've got to be afeared of. Which is why all the mulling at this point. I want to start an offensive line here, which means I'd have to take care of one of them. That's for sure. Too bad I don't have Soren at the front line to go through them. That's really the question right now. Kieran can get in, but I don't think he can canto afterwards to, you know, make that line proper, good, that kind of thing. They can't even combine and defeat that guy, can they? An Iron Axe does 8 damage, Steel Axe does 15. We're lacking just a little bit of damage. Oh no, wait a second, Poleaxe. Poleaxe is good. Poleaxe is very good. Of course, we're taking a ton of damage back in exchange. That's the main problem. But I believe in Boyd! I believe! Poleaxe was the solution, as Boyd levels up once again. Will he get another cracking level? Will he not? He probably won't this time. Oh, he gained some strength. I'll take that. That is not bad. Right, Kieran can get to here, which is a shame, because I kind of want him to go 1 square further than that. Right. What is the weight of these overall? Because, to be honest, I want to use a short axe to be able to throw it. Well, the weight's the same, so let's equip this short axe, just in case, because, to be honest, there's going to be a lot of damage coming in the next go. Alright, if we move here, we'll take 9 damage from that guy. We'll take 9 damage from that guy. That is if I don't just dodge. And then we've got this archer can join in as well. And how much damage is this guy doing? Nothing to me. And I can defeat him and then kind of canto backwards to create the defensive line. Maybe I should do that then. Problem is people gathering up on like someone like Kieran and beating him down, but he's got 30 HP. He should be able to survive everyone here. Shall I go for that? Seems Steel Lance is the way. Let's get rid of the thief then. The only problem with that, well, no, I can canto back, so it's fine. We can definitely block a certain horseman in, which means that Kieran will be safe as well, actually. So that works. You're full HP. I think, to be honest, that means you've only got 2 damage sources. We blocked you in. You guys are fighting next turn. That works. So now we've got ourselves the bottom line. Phew. Okay, we sorted a lot of our problems here. Right then, Mia. You can't get in to attack the swords person, so now it's all about how much you can do on anyone else, which is not so much. How can Volk do? Right, 6 times 2 would probably take some damage in exchange, of course. Let's go for it. We've always got healings and formations to go into after that, but to be honest, I think we could just finish him with a Rolf's bow, can't we? Oh no, that's 16 damage. We can do that. And the thing is, at the end of it, I think as long as we place people right, the swordsman can't take anyone out. Weapon level up, that's not so bad. So we can get Mia near, but not really in. We'll have you wait there. We can get you, madame, to block off somewhat as well. So an Iron Lance to do it. A Javelin would be fine as well, but let's get the Iron Lance in. We'll only take 1 damage in exchange. I don't see this guy beating anyone apart from Mists, so we'll see our overall attack range. He'll probably go for Rolf, but Rolf's got a high enough defense anyway. This guy's got 9 speed and 6 strength. I don't see him even taking out Volk. So, to be honest, I don't see him taking out anyone. So as long as I stay outside this attack range, I'm perfectly fine, which means, of course, I can't get any healing done this turn, but we're looking safe. We're looking secure. That was a long turn, was it not? That was a long turn indeed. That was too much juggling as far as I was concerned to try and keep everyone as safe as possible. Yeah, my strategic thinking takes too long. Yes, you went for Rolf indeed. Rolf's just going to go, okay, I actually have a fairly nice amount of defense, so... Duh. I'm a little boy. You can't do anything to me. In the meantime, of course, Oscar's going to take a big bump of damage. Steel Lance on Steel Lance, but to be honest, his Byrimth is still high, so his dodge chance is good. His speed seems good as well. He doubled that guy, no problem. And so we can start cleaning up the troopers over here as well. Kind of just makes me want to send Boyd in with a poleaxe and go, you're a horseman? Farewell. To be honest, it might probably be best to use Boyd to defeat loads of troops that are coming this way. Okay. Right, soldiers, merc, and another soldier. I think you're about to level up, madame, at this rate. You'll be able to take everyone down, no problem. That's for sure. Ike can go this way. Soren can go up here. Does that put him in range? No, good. Dodging the vigilante still. We've got this row, which is now completely clear to explore as we want to. So who do we send? Marcia, because she's probably faster? Say, aren't you? You are. You're one of those Crimeans that the Daean soldiers are after, aren't you? Come on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. Wait a second. Here, take this with you. So we got ourselves a Draco shield as we continue onwards with Marcia. The Fene and crew can now move upwards into the front lines. Volk can get forward as well. To get some healing in a second, to be honest. Mia did fairly well, standing around doing nothing. Rolf's hurt, of course. Oh, wait a second, yeah. Shouldn't I take this guy out first? I mean, he's the threat here. Well, Rolf, you do that. Completely forgot about him. It's like, everyone just do your own thing and go away. Oh, wait a second, I could have killed you. Marcia could have got level 6. Ah, well, it's not like we begrudge Rolf getting some more experience after all. He's doing quite well and doing a lot of nice damage. Miss, do you want to heal him up? And then, of course, we've got Reese to go forward and heal whoever we need to after this turn ends. You know what? I might just move him forward and sort some stuff out now. I think there are some perfect targets for some people here. An axe versus thingy battle here, though you take a lot more damage than you're given in exchange, that's for sure. That's a bit of a worry. Oscar, can you take out the bowman? No. Still Lance can't even either. That's a shame. So I guess it's a choice of who we want where to do what. We still need to keep that defensive line. So if we go here and just start chunking that guy down, I think that's not a bad idea. In fact, Javelin's probably better just in case he tries me from range, isn't it? Let's just still lance him. That works out for me. And of course we can always canter you into a nice position, but you're a lower HP now, so we should move someone like Kieran into the breach. Or Boyd to smash down the armor. That works too, of course. Boyd, stop leveling up! You're way too powerful. And you do take a fair amount of whack of experience damage in exchange here. My goodness. And then we can complete the block or try to get Kieran in and finish off this one, I guess is one way of doing it. Boyd should be able to do fine versus the spearman up top. Kieran gets a KO. Juggling all my troops as best as I can anyway. Right, so you're still perfectly fine for HP, so to be honest, I will block. Let's let you guys fight next turn. So everyone's moved forward, we're on turn 3. And now we need to break through this group here to try and talk to this man over here, see the overall ranges. I don't know how we're going to do this, so what we'll probably do with left next turn is start to chew through the enemy troops. Join me then for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as we defeated most of the enemies on the map. Bye-bye.